Let's go, friends. One more lesson. And I'm going to start with my model. We're going to do the eyes. It comes with total cover in color 05. This should be a concealer color lighter than your model. I've already put some diluted thinner in there, and now I'm going to start trimming the eyebrow. I'm going to come with the concealer, contouring my model's eyebrow to give the impression of a more arched eyebrow. It gives the impression of a higher brow. With great care so as not to smudge, okay? And now I'm going to come with this corrector all over the eyelid. Apply the concealer all over your eyelid. It was to correct this eyelid so that the eyelid tones are just one on the upper part the same. I'm going to come with the corrector contouring the whole eyebrow to value the eyebrow even more so that it is more beautiful. Now with the small macrylan sponge, you're used to seeing it around here, right? It's very tiny. And then I'm going to, and now tapping on this eyelid and setting all this corridor rector to avoid excesses. I press the sponge lightly and I'm blending the top part of the eyebrow so it doesn't look like something very artificial and marked. I keep tapping until I feel it has smoothed out, that there are no marks and that everything is very uniform. This is the result of our fully corrected eyelid and ready for us to start the eyes. I am going to do the same on the other eyebrow. People, you will always notice that it is easy for you to do one of the eyebrows. This top part is very complicated. It requires a bit of technique, but one side will be a bit more difficult. So whenever you can practice, you can even draw eyebrows on your leg, on your thigh, so that we can practice this hand movement upward when applying the concealer. It comes with a little macrylan sponge from the 3 sponge kit. For those who are starting, I think these are the best sponges out there. And I'm going to apply and establish all this concealer on your eyelid until I feel that everything is very good, that everything is great. The small palette that I'm going to start using, guys, is this one from Jasmine, okay? I am going to start with this very light shadow. A shadow is half white, half white, half yellowish. And every time you want to illuminate this corner of the eye, that's the trick. They apply concealer, and with still wet concealer before the concealer dries, they come with the light shade of that illumination from the corner of the eyes. Now I'm going to come with the Catherine Hill palette. I love this palette, okay? And I'm going to come with the most terracotta bronze shadow I have on it. And that's it. People, this is a more expensive palette option that I think is very versatile. It's pretty cool. The pigmentation is great. But invest in Ludurana. This palette has a very good pigmentation, but it has a color that is useless. So I don't think it's a good investment. But now that I bought it, we are going to use it. Guys, this C blending technique is exactly that. I am going to apply the eyeshadow in the crease and on the lower eyelid, making a C. I am going to create a letter C. Watch my model's eyes closely and you'll see that the brown shadow I'm applying, it forms a perfect being. From top to bottom, I go up there in the hollow with very gentle movements. Over there, it makes a clown with very gentle movements. And I go up to the outer corner part there, but I'll go up there in the hollow. Watch. Then I go back down. Notice that a perfect C formed there on both sides. I basically contour the eyeball of my model or client, right? I am going to do the same procedure on the other eye, guys. With all the care in the world, I am drawing a letter C. I am taking everything, all the concave of my model, and I am applying this product, forming a perfect C, very rounded, very almond shaped. If you see the need, intensify the color a bit more, but always blur the edges, okay? Never leave the brand, come to the edge of the product you put, and it's already fading. This is going to make the second color that we are going to apply look great. And now I'm going to come with this much darker color. It's as if it were a coffee color. It is very dark and very cold. It is not hot. It is not brownish. Because with this color, I'm going to give even more depth to your eyes. I'll come with this color only on the inside. Where did I put the brown one? Remember this color transition. I'm going to apply this black inside my brown, this darker color inside my brown, but I am not going to filter your eye. Then I need to make a transition. I need to put this dark one and get out of this dark one to brown. Do you get me? I won't apply this dark color all over the brown. I'll leave a brown edge. So there's a transition of colors. Perfect for going from this coffee to the lighter brown. Now I come back with the first brush there and I'm giving a small finish with the brown. Then I take this black and now it will intensify even more. Because I've already applied two colors, a warm brown and a very dark brown coffee. It's cool. And now I come with this black within the brown coffee, creating there a color transition more. Now I come with a little brush. I give a little sweep to remove all the dust that has fallen there on your leaf. I am going to come with a soft brush, blur it. Small, right? It is a brush generally for details. Brush for the eyes for sweet details. And I am going to come people blurring. All along my model's waterline, I will create a blend near the lash root with the first shadow we used, which is the brown shadow. Observe how the brush is super soft and very sharp to get close to the bristles, okay? I am coming with the second color now. It's a much cooler brown, right? The second color we use, let's repeat the same sequence under the eyes, okay? First the warm brown, then the cold brown coffee, right? It's that color but so exempt. And finally, last of all, I came with a little black one. Now, folks, I'm going to come with an eyeliner. I chose a gel eyeliner because for this technique, you'll need an eyeliner that dries. Very easy. An eyeliner you can create it's a shadow. It's basically how I explain to my students. Why? Because people, we have been building this line perfect, well diagonally. I start small on the inner part right in the corner inside of the eyes, and I'm going to increase it like a small slope. I do it diagonally, and people at the end of the line, I'm going to have to blend it. So that's why it has to be one gel eyeliner. It comes with the same brush for blending, and there in the corner of that liner, I go tapping and making a circular motions until I perceive that this blend is done. Perfect, until I realize that there are no brands. I reinforce again, filling in the lashes so that no area is left unmarked by cosmetic product. Now I'm going to do the same on the other eye. I come with a beveled brush. And I start at the inner corner of the eyes, drawing a very thin line near the lash roots. And as I move away from the inner corner, I am going up the small slope and making this outline more diagonal as I mentioned in the previous eye. I am going to blend at the corner of the eyes and keep it very clear. Blur this outline, right? Because our intention is to make an infinite eyeliner. It's to make sure the tip of this eyeliner doesn't exist, okay? After blending all this gel liner and making it very transparent there, mixed with the black shadow, I am going to comb people with the own black shadow and I am going to intensify a little in that corner. You will notice right after adjusting all the details of the eyeliner, right after finishing giving the finish in the outline, right? Because we usually make the sketch, but we didn't leave it so perfect. So I go back there giving some details to this eyeliner until I feel it's fine. It's perfect. It's great. If necessary, we go back with a small brush to blur in the outer corner and give a little more diffusion. Now I'm going to come, as I said, with the little black shadow on the brush to blur the black shadow, okay? And I'm going to intensify to cover all this smudging of eyeliner we did. The intention is for this corner, the black to be as intense as the color of our outlining stroke, right? It should have, it's very black. Emphasize the amount of black shadow, but be very careful with the marks. Be very careful so it doesn't look overdone. Extremely defined eye. Now I'm going to come with this MAC mascara and I'm going to apply on all your lashes. Let's prepare these lashes to receive the false lashes that we are going to glue now, okay? So apply with back and forth movements and be careful not to stain the model, alright? I came back with a liquid eyeliner, that's Ruby Rose's pen. And I'm just going to intensify a bit at the root of the lashes because I felt that some gaps were left. So I like everything to be perfect, short. So I saw that they only give this finish to the root of the scenes. Is that okay? I stuck my model's lashes. And it's very important here to highlight the following for you. First, guys, I put the eyelashes on their eyes and I'm measuring to see if the size of the eyelashes is ideal, right? What's left of your eyelashes, I'm always going to trim if I see it's not right, you know. If the eyelashes serve, they have to start a finger further back. See you next time. The finger, and after that finger is where I need to position my lash tips, see? I usually stick the lashes where my eye hair starts. Then I realized that after her eye, this amount of lashes was left. I'm going to grab some scissors and I'm going to cut about 2-3 clumps of my lashes, okay? And then, folks, you have to be very careful with these lashes not to cut them. I am going to come with the Macrylan eyelash glue that I already normally use. And people observing the size of the lashes, the smaller part is where the eyelashes start. The larger part is at the outer corner of the eye. You get it? I applied the glue there all over the stem, and my trick, folks, it gives more work to remove later, but I always stick the root of the lashes with glue. As if it were eyeliner, you know, folks. You go there and apply the glue close to the root of the eyelashes. It's going to look much better. Please, the lashes, no, let go. Okay, so my clients here never complain about loose lashes because I always do this. First, I position the center of the eyelashes. Then I position the tips. Okay, so you guys place the center of the lashes, then position the tips. The same thing the other scenic. Look at the size. I checked it. You'll have to cut. I'm coming with the scissors. I'm going to cut. I've cut right. Now I apply glue on the lashes and near the lash root. I give a little puff, but people something very light, okay? You don't need to dry the lashes as I see around here. No. My trick has always been this: I never let the eyelashes dry 100% before gluing them. Still a bit damp. I'm going to position the center of the eyelashes. Then I position the ends, okay? As close as possible to the root of the eyelashes as you can. They're going to go with the eyelashes very close together there at the root. They will position and then position the ends, okay? No,